everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to say a quick thank you to everybody who watched my previous video, which was the 50 Shades Darker trailer reaction. I literally have almost 8,000 views on that video, and I just want to say thank you for watching it and commenting on it. I had a lot of nice comments, which thank you again. I can't believe I have 8,000 views on that video. Insane. Anyways, for today's video, I thought I would do the Totally Should Have book tag. I will link the original video down below, which I can't remember who created it, but I'll put it down below. And there are 11 questions, so let's get started. Question number 1, totally should have gotten a sequel. And I actually couldn't think of one, but I am going to pick Vicious, even though we are getting a sequel for this, I think next year. But I can't believe all the people who waited so long for a sequel. I just read this like maybe a month ago, and wait, when did this come out? So it came out in 2013, so I'm sure people have been waiting for a sequel for like almost 3 or 4 years. So I mean, yeah, but there's the sequel coming, so I'm excited for that. Question number 2, totally should have had a spin-off series. And for my pick, I picked Twilight. Okay, just hear me out. I actually really love the Twilight series, and I know so many people hate it now, but like this was the original book that got me into reading, so how can I hate it? I just can't. So I would have loved to have any kind of spin-off of Twilight, like if it was about other characters, or it was in the future, or even if it was like about Carlisle and his like past or whatever. Like I would have just died for any kind of book related to this years after these came out. That makes any sense. But yeah, Twilight, I wanted a spin-off of any kind. I'll still take it if she wants to write. If Stephenie Meyer wants to write sequels? No, spin-offs. I will take it now. I don't care how long it's been. I will take it now. I mean, Life and Death was a cheap shot. Like that was like, you had so much hope for like something new, and it wasn't. But yeah. Question 3, an author who should write more books. For this one, I think I have 2 answers. Actually, I have 3 answers. The first one is it Gillian or Gillian Flynn? I read all of her books, Gone Girl, Sharp Objects, Dark Places, and then I read that little like short story, which I forget what it's called even. And I just love her writing. Like she's just amazing at writing, and I wish she would come out with more books. Like I'm just waiting and waiting and waiting for her next one. Like I need it. I need it. And the other author I picked was Laura Anderson. She has 6 books out, and I've read them all. Amazing. She is like a queen at historical fiction. I just love her books, and I hope she writes more historical fiction, but I'll take anything that she writes, really. And the next one is Deborah Harkness. She is currently writing a next book in the series, kind of like a spin-off, I guess. But I want more books by her because she's fantastic, and I needed them all. Question number 4, a character who should have ended up with someone else. And for this one, I actually picked Burn for Burn by Jenny Han and Siobhan Vivian. This series I have a love-hate relationship with throughout the whole series, actually. I also found these books really, really hard to get through, but there's one specific character that I really loved, and she didn't end up with who I wanted her to end up with. But I mean, she didn't end up with anybody horrible, so I mean, they were both good picks, but she should have ended up with someone else. I'm not going to mention who or what, but yes. Question number 5, totally should have ended differently. For this, I picked The Raven King by Maggie Stiefvater. I'm probably one of the few that didn't actually love the ending. Like, I just found it very anticlimactic a bit, and then I feel like so many plot holes and towards the end, and everything was like not wrapped up properly, I feel like. So it just made me like have kind of like a bittersweet feeling towards the series, because I loved the first 2 books, and then Blue Lily Lily Blue was kind of like it was alright, and then this one I liked the like half beginning of it, and then towards the end I was like, this is not amazing. But we are getting a spin-off series, so who knows, but seriously, I was a little disappointed with this one. Question number 6. Totally should have had a movie franchise. Okay. I went with Vampire Academy. Listen, I know we had a movie, I even own it on DVD, okay? But we should have got the second one in a movie, okay? I just wanted another movie. I wanted them to try to make a second movie. I loved the cast in this one, but I think they just tried too hard to make it like Mean Girls meets vampires, which it's a lot darker than that in the books. So I think that was my only problem with this. Also the pacing was just kind of weird. Like it was edited very weird. But they should have made Frostbite into a movie. They should have really tried to make the second one, because I was down for it. Like, I'm so mad they didn't try to make a second one. But whatever. Question 7. Totally should have had a TV show. And for that I picked The Bronze Horseman by Paulina Simon. This I think actually is becoming a movie. I think the author herself is writing the script. There's been like a few rewrites and everything, and I think this would be it would be a good movie, but I think it would be an even better TV show, because TV shows you can just have more time for plot and for storylines and character development, whereas a movie, it's like over in like 2 hours. And this book is massive. It's like over 800 pages, and I feel like it would just be a better TV show. Question 8. Totally should have had only one point of view. This is kind of a different answer. I couldn't really pick a book that I hated the 2 point of views, or like hated one point of view. I think the thing that I didn't like the most, I guess, would be in the Crossfire series. The first 3 books are in Ava's point of view, and then the 4th and 5th book are in dual point of view. And I don't know what it is, but I love getting across, don't get me wrong, but I didn't need his POV in either of these. Like, I could have done without, but like I didn't hate it either, if that makes sense. What I didn't like was how there was no indication that it changed POV. I think that annoyed me the most, because I think that the first chapter in this book is in his point of view. Yeah, and when I first read this, literally the day it came out, I was so confused. I was like, whose point of view is this? And then I was like, oh my god, it's Gideon's. Like, it just has no indication of when it changes POV. I think that's more confusing. But question 9, totally should have had a cover change. Really. Bloodline series, Barshal Mead. I don't really typically hate book covers, like, at all. Like, even these aren't that bad. Like, I don't really care, but they're kind of... I don't like humans on the covers that much. Especially like this. I don't know, it just looks really cheesy, and it's just not my cup of tea. This is book 1, this is book 6. Yeah. Question 10. Totally should have kept the original covers. I think I had... Okay. I have a few for these, actually. The first one is... Okay. Obsidian by Jennifer L. Armentrout, like the Lux series, which it's funny now because they're releasing Opposition by itself in a new cover, and they're releasing like the novella or like the extra book Shadows separately. I don't know why they just didn't do that in the beginning. Am I making sense? Anyways, here are the new 2 covers that match this series. It just makes me angry because I bought this like thinking that was it, like there was no more cover changes, but like I didn't need to buy this even. Like it just pissed me off. Plus I have the whole series matching. Like it just really bothers me. I don't know why they did this. I also have another Jennifer L. Armentrout book. These Dark Elements. They had these decent covers, and then they changed them to like 1 person per cover, and I don't like these. I prefer this one more than these. I don't know why, but I just do. Plus, I bought the first book in this one, in this cover, and then now I have to go like repurchase them. It's so annoying. And the final question. Totally should have stopped at book 1. I have an odd choice for this. That is Rebel Belle by Rachel Hawkins. This, okay, I loved book 1. Like this one is my favorite. Hands down, it's great. Book 2 was like eh. Book 3 was really disappointing. And book 2 and book 3 it just got skinnier and skinnier and skinnier, and it just felt like there was no more plot. It just was really weird. Like I just feel like it was very different from book 1. I don't know, I was kind of like about the series, but book 1 is amazing and I highly recommend you read it anyways. And those are all the questions for this tag. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please give this video a like, follow me on all my other social media, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!